Dragon Ball Super's manga is about to enter the Tournament of Power arc, and right now, Goku and his friends are in the process of recruiting the fighters for their team. You might already know that the Dragon Ball Super manga is different from the anime. There are a lot of different concepts, and there is a lot more detail as well, which makes reading the manga worthwhile. In this post, I want to discuss a potential spoiler for the Dragon Ball Super manga chapter 31, which is going to come out in the next few days. If you don't want to be spoiled, then I suggest you don't read the post. However, if you don't mind being spoiled, then let's continue. So, a panel for this month's Dragon Ball Super manga has leaked online, and it has Cell in it. That's right. Fans of the Dragon Ball Z anime will easily recognize Cell as one of the best villains in the show's history. Ever since Super began, I think there has been a huge section of fans who want to see Cell return in the series, as an antagonist. Dragon Ball Super manga chapter 31 certainly does add fuel to the speculation that Cell might return in the future. As you can see, the very first page of the Dragon Ball Super manga chapter 31 shows us a glimpse of Cell, who is fighting someone. He is also noted to be saying, "Unbelievable. Someone like this could exist, even my power is no match." This has gotten fans all over the internet excited for one particular reason: Cell's appearance in the Tournament of Power in the manga. But, the question remains, is it possible? Everybody knows that Majin Buu was supposed to be the 10th warrior of Universe 7 for the Tournament of Power. But, he wasn't able to make it. Instead, in the anime, they went with Frieza over him. Could Cell possibly replace Frieza for the Tournament of Power in the manga? The answer may disappoint you, but it is a straight-up no. Toyotaro and the writers for the Dragon Ball Super anime both work according to the story material that is provided by Toriyama. While minor changes are okay, replacing Frieza with Cell is a huge change, and is something that just isn't possible. However, that doesn't mean Cell won't reappear in the future of Dragon Ball Super. If anything, it means that Toyotaro and Toriyama both have the idea of using Cell in the future in their minds. So, even if Cell doesn't return for the Tournament of Power, I'm certain that somewhere, in the future of Dragon Ball Super, he has a huge chance of making his return. If you're a reader of the Dragon Ball Super manga, you would know that there are lots of details in there that make it different from the anime. Toyotaro, who is the writer for Dragon Ball Super manga, knows that the anime is far ahead, but he is still working on the manga with a lot of detail, and he said he would like to handle things differently. "I'll be losing this time as well," laughs. "Can you really say life is fair?" laughs. "It will be different from the anime version. I'll shed just a bit of light on Jiren's secret." So, this basically confirms what we already know, and that is, the manga will take a slightly different approach to the story of Dragon Ball Super. This brings to the topic of this post, and that is Yub. Fans of Dragon Ball Z know that before Majin Buu was killed, Goku asked for a little wish. He wished that Majin Buu was reincarnated as a good human on Earth, so that one day, he would get to fight him. King Yama heard this wish, and made it come true. Later, we saw Yub fighting Goku in the 28th World Martial Arts Tournament, after with Yub becomes his student. We do get to hear about Yub in the Dragon Ball Super anime though. Dende brings him up once, and even Goku knows that he is the reincarnation of Kid Buu. But, he acknowledged the fact that he's too young to fight in the Tournament of Power. The manga is at the point where Goku is recruiting fighters for the Tournament of Power, so obviously, just like in the anime, Yub will be brought up. But, apparently, the manga is not only going to mention Yub, but according to sources, we're going to get a glimpse of little Yub as well, which is great. Toyotaro is doing all he can, and adding whatever little detail that he thinks will make the story better into the manga, and I appreciate that. This also suggests that Yub will have some role to play in the future of Dragon Ball Super.
you.